What's up, YouTube? Sorry, got to repack up here. I'm sorry for the background noise of the fan. It's 80 something degrees in the shop today. And no, this is not weed. Captain Black Gold, of course, because this is pipes and prospecting. I enjoy it. It's pretty good pipe tobacco. So, I forgot to put my screen in. Oh well. Well, we'll do it without it. Now the lighter. I know. Real pipe smokers use matches. I get it. Well, I had to turn the air conditioner off because it will drown out the microphone. So I have my fan on. That's why I'm using the lighter. Hope everybody had a good weekend. They go by too quick. No trip to Uwharrie this weekend. Saturday. I was going to go yesterday. Today's Sunday, the 19th of October. I was going to go yesterday, but we had a 50th birthday party to go to last night, and Uwharrie is a 2-hour drive from me, from Fuquay, which is where I'm at. And my wife didn't want me coming back tired, because when I go to Uwharrie, I come back, I'm exhausted. 2 hours there, prospect, and I think I mentioned another time that when I go, I make myself prospect one new area and then see how that goes, and then if I want to run my little Dream Mat mini sluice, then I'll go to my spot I normally go to, which is in what's in the other videos. There's a little spot that I go to. It's produces consistent gold. Every pan probably has like 15 to 20 specks in it. But the problem is I do it by 5-gallon buckets. So I classify down to 1/2 inch and then feed that into the sluice, that Dream Mat sluice. We haven't had any rain. I have a bigger sluice box that I carry, but it barely even makes it across the ripples. So that's why I got that Dream Mat pocket sluice. That thing works great. That's a gold catching machine. It is a little flimsy, but I could reinforce it with like some aluminum angle iron and then maybe put a little flat sheet under it. But I mean, it works fine. You get it straightened out in the creek. I run it kind of hot, and what I mean hot is you've probably seen in the videos. I dump the concentrates in as soon as they are gone. I'm loading it back. That's just the way I run it. I'm sure I could go back at my tailings and rerun my tailings, but by the time I'm done with 2 5-gallon buckets, all the shoveling and the classifying it takes to fill up one 5-gallon bucket. And the horse riders come through. They're awesome. I've never had an issue with horse riders. They all want to know what you're doing. They all want to know if you found anything. So they're great. I mean, they're fascinated by the gold prospecting that goes on. But by the time I do, and with my back, it will wear you it will wear you out shoveling and classifying, and then standing over your sluice box to feed it. So yeah, I mean, and with the prospecting I do at other areas, sometimes it's a pretty good hike into an area. So I mean, that's just part of the game. That's all part of it. I enjoy it. I love it. So I decided to, start filming a little bit of what we do. We pulled the dredge out of the water. I have a buddy that dredges up north of Nashville, North Carolina. He has some access to some private property, and there's gold in the creek, and we'll dredge it. We have he runs a 3-inch dredge, and he has a 2.5-inch, and he will let me, if we're side by side in the creek, I'll run the 2.5 and he'll run the 3, and we run for about 5 hours or so. So I'll get some video of that. We probably won't start doing that until January. Deer season's in right now. He's a hunter. I'm not. Nothing against it. 4 years in the Marines, I don't really care about sitting in the woods looking for deer when in Fuquay you could ride 55 miles an hour down the road and hit one with your truck. Anyway, so we pulled his dredge out and winterized it, and in January we'll get back in the water. But until then, while he's hunting, I like to sharpen my prospecting skills and all that. So that's why I go to Uwharrie, because you get out and you're walking around looking at the terrain, meeting other people. Some people don't want to talk to you. That's fine. But some of them do. I met a guy, Alan, last weekend. He real nice guy. He's been going to Uwharrie quite a bit. And we exchanged contact information, and we're gonna try to link up and go meet up out there on the weekend. There's some areas he's been to that I have not been to, but he wants to get into other things like having access to property where he can dredge or run a high banker, stuff like that. So yeah, so that's what it's all about. So these bear with me. These videos are definitely out of my comfort zone, especially talking to a camera. Right now there's nobody here but this little camera. So I got to come up with stuff to talk about. But yeah, I mean, feel free to comment or anything. If you see us out at Uwharrie or whatever, say hi. I don't bite or whatever. Try to talk to pretty much anybody that stops and give me time. We'll have people stop when I'm pulling my gear out of the truck. People stop by all the time. How's it been? I don't drop in the woods myself and go see what I could stir up, so yeah, it's just laid back and all that. So in the video, I have some quartz that you'll see in the video that it wasn't even at Uwharrie. It was at a job site I was at here, and I was looking around and I saw this, and I was like, holy crap. I picked it up, brought it home, and decided this weekend I was going to break it up. I wanted to roast it, but I don't have a fire pit anymore. I gave it away on Facebook Marketplace for free, of course. So I'm crushing it. That's what, with the hammer and this crappy rock crusher from Amazon, but I mean, it's better than nothing. break up the rocks on the head of the sledgehammer in a bucket, classify it down, and then pan it. And I did get out of half of that rock, that little piece of, it was about half of the rock. I found maybe 4 or 5 specks, and there on the video, I'll try to let you know. Hopefully, it zooms in enough to where you could see it. I'll put my finger near. I couldn't believe. I mean, it's tiny little specks. I'm sure there's more in there. I didn't crush all of it down to like a powder, so. But I have the material. It's still in my wash tub, so that was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't think anything was going to be in it, but I saw this rock and it was heavily mineralized in areas, and I was like, oh man, so I need to take this home. So anyway, enjoy, and if you have any questions or anything, feel free. We'll talk to you later. Not counting on there being any gold in here. This is just part of a rock, the one I crushed up earlier, but we'll see. I had to let the camera charge up. So let me see. Let me come on this side so I can do it right. quite a few little pieces. Let me redo that. That's only part of that rock. The rest of it is in there that I need to finish crushing. Damn, I'm surprised by that. Let's see what the... If you were able to see them, because it's little. Right there. I'll try and take a picture. Right there. Right there at the edge of my thumb. Teeny tiny. Looks like there's a few more pieces right there. Right on the other side of this little thing right here. Huh. Try to get it into a pile. It's right here. Right at the edge. Piece there. Right there on the edge of my finger. Piece there. Right there on the edge of my finger. Right there. I don't know if you can see that, but that's only out of part of that rock. A little bit down there too. Pretty cool. Yep, there's some piece right there.